Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another night of Cringe Binge. I'm your host, Steve. Please stand by for a few minutes while I play a song and pray that some people might show up. Either way, I'm going to futz around for a little bit. Here's Joy Division, Isolation. Good evening.
It's great and loved
because the caregivers are very important people.
Oh. You got tricked.
And sometimes it's harder on the caregiver than it can be.
Corky's and Joy Division,
so it's
folks.
important that everybody gets
Ian
some
Curtis
really good wings.
and
now, this is very
David
busy.
Venable.
Please know that we have some updates for you.
I'll be on in a sec.
Now,
I got something stuck in my
teeth. In the 6
pound,
in the immediate ship, just sold out.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And it's
Smart.
a spicy.
We only have immediate ship in the
like
6 pound
spicy
in the
pepper
sweet and
thing.
smoky, and only 300 remain.
Oh, wow.
And it's stuck in my back
the sweet and
tooth.
smoky,
I've got a
that
food
truly
pocket.
is
I
the
think that's
most
what they
popular
call it.
rub at QVC and has been for years. And every time we have a combo, we always include the sweet and smoky.
Combo.
because we've
Hey,
got those
Judy,
loyal
RF,
fans out there.
Katron, what's
now,
going
in
on?
the February 3rd ship week, we have what size? We have 6 pound sweet and smoky.
What's going on here?
Only 300.
Over here, maybe
That is
lean
all.
back
That's
a little, and
why
now I'm
our
well
delivery is
framed.
So very
Is that all
important
right?
because even if
Bring it up a
Jimmy's
little bit.
costs rise, and they will,
Yeah.
your cost stays the same for a whole year. Now, if you
Well,
decide at
how's
some
it
point
going
you want
back
out of
in the
our delivery, you're in
States?
the driver's seat. So you just call us up, or you go online
where
and
am
you
I?
cancel. We shake hands, we walk away, no one calls you a bad name.
There I am.
Promise. This is
This is a massacre. So yeah, it's a nice small 7, 8. Okay. Hey, folks, if you are joining tonight's program, please consider saying hello as you check in and maybe hitting that like button and getting that out of the way. Because apparently I got to, tell you to do it. Come on now. It's a small group and still an under 50% like count. All right, it's getting there. It helped get one person. All right. So what to do? How do you want to do this? Start with some funny stuff and then maybe take a break in the middle to talk about all the bad stuff and then finish off with funny? Do I just start with my rant and then get it all out of the way and then make it all fun and games for the rest of the way? There's no way to avoid the non-funny stuff. I'm sorry. A little bit too much has happened since my last stream. And for me to just, let it just fucking go unchecked, I'd be doing myself a disservice. Yeah, apparently there's some crazy weather conditions going on. None of it has to do with climate change, folks. And hey, remember, if something is colder than usual, then that means global warming is a hoax, right? Right. Don't bother just reading chapter 2 of Science, where there's a full explanation for that. But anyway, yeah. Any way you look at it, weather events that never before seen in recorded human history, which, to be fair, in the grand scheme of the history of the planet, is a very small little microsecond on the 24-hour clock, right? Hey, Thomas. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Lola. Hey, Fitz. I saw you had a stream going, but I'd just woken up, and it looked like the kind of thing where I didn't want to bug you, It's easy to bug you when you're calling a game because you got your little moments of breaks between the action, but looked like you were in break down my Red Sox mode, and I just wanted to let you go for it. So, yeah, it's snowing in Florida, New Orleans. Yeah, So anyway, what if we are going to talk about some of that stuff and get it out of the way? I mean, do you want to start with the most obvious fucking thing? I feel like that thing that happened like a decade or so ago on social media where there was that dress debate controversy where like half the people looking at it saw a like blue and black dress and another one saw like a gold and something. I can't remember what the colors were. Why would I bother? I wasn't in on this debate. I'm just like, whatever it is, it's a lot like people. Like whatever you are, whatever. As long as it, but yeah, it feels like that moment in social media history was more profound than we knew at the time, I think, because I think that represented this moment where people just, and I think it's this stupid phone we use. I don't know, but it's just we've lost an ability to look at something objectively and just agree. Now I get with the dress, it has to do with like your color. Maybe you got some color blindness, or maybe I don't know. But the point is, Elon Musk at the Capital One Arena made a gesture. He did it twice. He did it emphatically. He stuck the landing, folks. He stuck the landing. All right? There was a dismount, and he stuck the landing. So, now we're sitting here in a world where you got people going, yeah, he did that. And other people going, nah, it just looks like that, but it's not that. All right? So that's here's my take, if anyone gives a shit. Elon Musk knew exactly what he was doing. He concocted an idea in his mind that he thought was so like epic troll level, because at the end of the day, this guy is like a fucking Reddit user, basement dwelling, like douche dork. Okay? The fact that he wants to curry favor with all the crusty, sweaty, basement-dwelling, like, video game, like, aholics that spend 23 hours a day playing fucking Path of Exile or whatever game he was lying about. Yeah, he's trying to curry favor and like get brownie points with people. Like, why would he? You're the richest man on the planet. This guy is God. What a just. I said this years ago. I'm like, really? This is supposed to be our modern version of like Edison or I mean, Edison stole so much shit. Whatever, but. The point is, like, why is this guy being put on this pedestal as, like, the innovator? What are the innovations? But anyway, he comes from a family that was, like, a South African, very much embracing apartheid background. And, walks like a duck and talks like a duck and Sieg Heils like a fucking Nazi, then it's a Nazi duck. All right? What are we talking about here? And I'm not saying he's like a full-fledged Nazi, like he attends meetings and he goes around, just like kissing a photo of Hitler or something. It's all about the flex. That's what it is. And it's this fucked up thing where that side of the political aisle will do anything to make the left now go, le gasp. He was trolling. He came up with that concept of, you know what? How can I do that and play it off? There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way I can do it. Maybe something I say right before I do it. Yeah, that's it. Well, what am I doing when I do this? Well, I'm touching sort of my heart. What if I say something about my heart, and then if I go out to you, my heart goes out to you. Yes, that's it. I'll say my heart goes out to you. I'll just do like a really aggressive Nazi salute and just play it off like, no, I was saying my heart goes out to you. Like, what are you guys talking about? What are you? And then that to him, that's the ultimate troll because, yeah, now the entire world is sitting here having an argument over whether or not he did what we all just saw he did. And if it was a question of like, oh, was this sort of spastic, like he didn't really know what he's doing. Oh, he's kind of autistic. Oh, he's a little bit socially awkward. He meant well. Well, then why did he turn around, face the other half of the arena, and do the exact same gesture? Huh? Why did he stick the landing? Why is it when you put your heart out to somebody that you put your hand straight and flat and as angular as possible? I would think if I said my heart goes out to you, it would be like two hands going like this or something. I don't see how that is heart going out. I'm sorry. It's so whatever. All right. But in the meantime, while we get to sit here and be shocked and dismayed by what that represents and whatever, meanwhile, Trump just, I think Trump is going to just try to and just implement every fucking policy and roll back every Biden policy, just do everything as quickly as he can. Because he's got, 365 times 4, what is that, 730. He's got 1,460 days to fuck around in office. Well, I think for the first 10 days he's going to do this, and that leaves him 1,450 days to fuck around. He just wants to get all this shit out the way, because, I mean, it is trying to end birthright citizenship. Great. Another constitutional right. Let's just... Was that on... I don't remember that being on the platform when he was campaigning. I don't remember that being a campaign promise. Interesting stuff. And also the very courageous bishop, the lady who had a sermon where she it's so ridiculous. And if this doesn't represent what's going on right now. She asked Trump to show mercy for the people who are afraid right now in the country. She said it in a very tactful way. She did not say it in a. She asked for mercy. You look at how Trump and the right are responding to what happened there, and you have a sitting senator, saying she should be deported right now. And Trump himself saying what she said was vile, and why did it get so? What she said was very tactful. She talked about important things in a way that you can't. And plus, you're there in a house of worship, right? And if you're a true religious person and you go to a service like that, and obviously this lady is running a pretty high-end congregation here. I'm sure she's got some clout in the ministry community or whatever. Like, this isn't just some random pastor or whatever, right? But, yeah, you're supposed to have some reverence, right? Because that person is the conduit between the Lord and you, right? They're preaching the word of God. And you give them that reference. That's why you attend their church, and you put your faith not only in the God that you worship, but in the deliverer of the message. That's part of the whole thing. But watch Trump and J.B. Vance react to that lady sitting there. As soon as a couple of key words are said, just a whole lot of hemming and hawing. But she didn't attack them. All she did was ask for mercy. Mr. President, there are people out there right now that are scared. And all I ask is that you show these people mercy. That people who are worried about having their children ripped out of their arms, please show them mercy. That's it. That's it. She didn't say he already did something or nothing. Just, she's worried. Plenty of people are rightfully worried. And what's Trump's response? He smeared her. It's all he's thinking about right now. So, day 3 of his presidency? So, what? We've made $50 billion off of meme coin. We've signed a bunch of executive orders while revoking every Biden policy of the last 4 years, which include things like Biden had worked out a deal with pharmaceutical companies to lower the price of some prescription drugs. Well, that's been rescinded because why would Trump want to lower drug costs? I'll tell you why. Because Biden did it. He just wants to erase. Talk about erasing history and that whole aspect of a certain political movement from 85, 90 years ago. Just sort of removing things, right? Yeah, that's what Trump's been doing the past couple of days, just erasing the last 4 years, pretending like that never happened. Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff going on, folks. I'm just blabbing. I should just stick with one element and go, because that's the thing. It's an overload. It's an overload. Like the $500 billion AI investment thing, I read that on day one. That scared the shit out of me. But now Elon Musk is pushing back on that. I haven't even read into that yet. But apparently, whatever's going on with that, maybe Catron knows. But Trump wants to invest $500 billion into AI. And if you think it's for anything other than nefarious reasons that are going to make your life worse, then I don't know. I got a bridge to sell you somewhere, I guess. Ain't nothing good going to come out of that, but Musk is clapping back on it now. I don't know why. That's what I'm saying. I haven't read that far. I've just seen the headline. But anyway, so I'm sure a lot of these rich people in this new oligarchy are going to just sit there and fight about the best way to fleece the rest of America of their money. But that's pretty much all it is, just figuring out how to fleece us. Anyway, hey, let's have some fun now. Let's look at some
important
chicken
decision making. because now this is where the chicken wing hits the grill.
We go. Hits the grill. I like
hits
it.
the skillet.
There you go.
Hits the sheet pan. Hits the air fryer. Because everybody is wanting a hot, delicious wing, and they want one that is juicy and full of flavor, not full of heat.
That's right.
And that's exactly what you're getting.
Yeah, a Musk Catron, I'm sure, as you're pointing out, if anybody else feels like I'm, one of the first, and this just shows you that, like, people are out there they are just on standby to do, what do you call it? What the hell is the phrase? Damage control. There are people out there just on standby, ready for something to combat any controversy and be damage control. And when this Elon Musk thing happened and the footage of him doing this went out, suddenly, within seconds, somebody's got screenshots of some Democrats in a pose where their arm is out like this, because it was a screenshot grabbed in the middle of a gesture that resembled nothing like a Sieg Heil. But they're like, see? And by the way, by you doing that, what is that saying? That we've got several Nazis running politics in both parties? Well, then maybe we should have a conversation about that then. But no, the people posting that's not their point. They're just trying to take the heat off of Elon and just say, well, you guys do it too. Corky's for an hour? It could be, Lola.
The other thing is they're so easy to do.
It could
be.
You
really can't mess them up. You can cook them.
Why can I barely hear them?
And like David said, that we individually quick freeze them and put them in a resealable bag. So you can just take
your fingers
take out 2
are
or 3
getting
or 4 at a time,
more
and then put them in your air fryer, 400 for 15
disgusting.
minutes, and you end up with this nice, crispy, flavorful wing that has been seasoned to perfection and cooked by all of our pit masters at Corky's.
Now, these are tumble seasoned, not
God
breaded.
Damn, Corky's.
Right.
They are roasted, not fried.
Yep.
This
isn't even the kitchen we're in here. Oh, by the way, I want to say thanks to Andrea for those 1 month of YouTube Premium. Because as of this morning, the ads are back. Here's an unskippable 15-second ad, which features a transgendered Thai person. Because over here, they're just people and nobody gives a shit. It's interesting over here.
It's home from $109.98, $27.50.
And I just realized that was an ad to get into watching QVC. Man. Oh my God. I might have to, I've got no way to justify paying for it because I really can't justify paying for anything that I don't need to survive. So I gotta say, how much is YouTube Premium? How much is it? I'm going to have to wind up getting it because, God, the ads really are just insufferable.
On an easy pay works out to be $4.58.
It was so nice to not have them for like a month.
Premium private stock burger. This is why you want to lock this in on auto delivery every 60 days for a year.
Oh, here's another piece of news. Yeah, Netflix raising their subscription costs. Why? Because they just recorded record subscribers and profits. So why not make it more expensive? Fuck you. Just fuck you. I saw a tweet from Arizona Iced Tea who retweeted Netflix's announcement, and they said our cans of tea are still 99 cents. And like, you go, Arizona Iced Tea. I haven't heard from you in about 2 decades, but Fair point. Somehow you're still able to make the same stuff without raising the price. And that's an actual... That's an actual thing with ingredients and stuff. Netflix is just, it's a service. It's a platform. Yeah, they invest money in their own productions and stuff, but they don't have to. They've been profiting ever since the days of just mailing you some shit and you send it back. They were practically fucking Columbia House at the start, and that model worked. They're fine. The prices don't need to go up. But they have.
$2.78. It's bold. It's beefy flavor. You get the packets of the Himalayan pink salt, and we're talking about either
the
4
Himalayan pink
or
salt.
8 pounds of the best burger you could possibly imagine that will almost melt and crumble in your mouth using their smash technology, a burger that plumps while it cooks. So, Chris Menser is back with us. Let's talk burgers that eat like a steak.
Hi.
All right, that was creepy.
Hi, Julia, this is one of my favorites.
Good morning,
this
Julia.
Is a private stock, right? And what that means, it means it's Ray's private stock. Okay? Because this is the actual burger
let that
Ray
thing cook.
has at his house that you will find in
It's
Ray's
bleeding.
freezer. And the way this came about
Put a
is when
fucking
you put
tourniquet
a
on this
butcher
thing.
and a chef in a room together, you come up with some really, really crazy ideas. And that's where this Ray's private stock burger
God, I'm
came
watching
from.
a
And I'll tell
slasher
you why
movie.
it's so special, Julia, because it's an
Julia.
actual steak burger. And what do I
Got
mean
some
by
rare
that?
meat
It's
for
made
you,
with
Julia.
steak. It's not made with trim.
You know, Julia,
It's not
when I
made
saw you,
with scraps or
the moment I
grounds or
saw you,
something
I
you
knew.
don't know what's in it. It is made
I knew
with
I had
all
to cook you and
steak.
turn
And
you
I will
into
show you that in a second,
private
but I wanna
stock
show
steak
you
burgers.
How loosely knitted that is. Look how this just
I've done all the
falls apart
cooking here, all the crown molding.
Because it is, again, it's part of the technology that it's loosely knitted.
What are
It's
you
not
doing to this meat,
hand-pressed,
sir?
Right? And you get this beautiful texture.
Beautiful?
That you get with eating steak. And I
Take
know
a
you
photo
had
of that
this-
and put it on your wall. If it's so beautiful. Make that your next Christmas card. Just put the heads of your family down at the bottom or something. This is so beautiful. This is not beautiful.
Julia.
Oh, have I
And
ever.
I know it's, yeah, and I know we always talk about just how this is like a steak, and it really is. It just
like a
eats like a
steak.
steak, it cuts like a steak, and it tastes like a steak.
Cut
And the one
for
thing
the
that
very
I really
first
love about it
time.
is that when I have some people that come
I'll
over
tell you what, it's bleeding like a virgin.
our house, I have some
Like
friends that are
a
a little bit older that can't actually eat
steak.
steak, and when I'm making steak at home, I cook these for the people that can't eat the steak, including
Look at
my
this.
grandchildren, because I want them to have the same steak
It's like a
experience that
meat
we're having
city
at home,
back here.
Right.
but with something that they can comfortably eat. And this is something that actually tastes like steak that they can actually eat. So my grandbabies can actually have steak when we're
Grandbabies?
having steak at home.
You want your grandbabies to be chewing on this? You might want to leave it to Gerber on
Well,
that.
you get this bold, beefy flavor because, like to Chris's point, it's not the trimmings. These are cuts of steaks that you love. Can you tell me what kinds of steaks are in this?
I'm going to.
Mistakes?
I would love to do that right now.
Asking you to receive, Julia.
I couldn't go
here's
into
what
my
we
Muttley
do.
lap
So
because
when we talk about steak, when we're in the butcher shop and we have steak,
I got a little bit
that
of
doesn't
lung
meet
butter kicking
the
up.
right size of steak. So, for example, we have a 9-ounce ribeye that we do for our QVC family. If one comes up a little bit short, right, that goes into the steak burger. If we have a filet mignon that's a little bit short, it's a little light on the weight, it goes into the steak burger.
I want this. I
If
want
we
the
have a
meat
little
that's
bit
in
of
the
strip
shape of a
steak, the
diaphragm.
Same situation. It goes into that burger. And if we have some sirloin, it goes into that burger. And then what we do, we grind that burger. And this is, I don't know if we showed this often, but I thought it was really important. So we take that burger, right?
Yo,
that
yo,
meat,
yo,
and
this
we
is
grind it.
Eric.
And these
Welcome
are
to the
noodles that we
grind.
talk about, that Ray talks about,
Uh-huh.
that we don't literally pack
Literally.
this down. After we grind these beautiful noodles, we just hand press it.
Okay.
And it comes out absolutely beautiful. That's why our burgers, we always talk
Says
about.
you.
Here it comes out. Here's the noodles that I have on the board.
Yum.
As they come out, they go
Spam.
down and they get gently pressed, not compacted, right? And then they get literally hand packed. And that
No, the
you can see how
compacting will
natural those
come,
burgers look,
once
right?
you-
That's coming from that process
Once
that
you
we do.
evacuate
But it's
this
all
food.
steak meat, and that's what is really important. It's all muscle. It's not mystery meat. Okay, and it's the only burger, Julia, that we do that's actually aged, because
Okay.
all our steaks are aged 28 days, right? So we actually, this is a burger that's going to have a little bit of a nutty flavor.
So your burgers
you
are like
mentioned, you said
that
earlier,
virus
it's gonna
from
have
those
that intense
Danny
beef
Boyle
flavor
movies.
Yeah.
because of that aging
Oh my God,
process.
did you hear that?
And because earlier, it's going to have that intense beef flavor
Yeah.
because of that aging process. Yeah. And because it's aged, it's going to be really, really tender, really moist, because all that marbling that we have in that steak is going into the burger.
Oh,
so
you
these
can
juices,
see it.
I'm feeling
yeah, the
ravenous.
juices you see is not fat. It's actually that flavor and that marbling, right? So what you want to do, Julie, I'm going to show you real quick if I can where my burger is. Here it is. So this is going to come to you, okay? They're individually frozen,
Love that.
individually vacuum
love that.
sealed. It's going to last in your freezer for 12 months.
What?
You're going to cook these from frozen, okay?
favorite
So they
part.
get frozen only one time, and it's so convenient. You're going to put them on your grill, your pan, or however you like to cook them.
In the sun.
You're going to let them about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. After 4 minutes, you're going to see the moisture pooling on the top. When you do that, then you're going to season it with the Himalayan sea
Ew,
salt,
who's
right?
sniffing?
You're just going to when you do that, then you're going to season it with the Himalayan sea salt, right? You're just going to sprinkle
Which
that
comes
on top.
with it.
Which comes with it, and we'll talk about that because that's something really special.
Don't get ahead of
You're
me.
gonna
We'll
flip
talk
it.
about that.
Make sure you do not press the burger. Just let it cook for another 4 minutes, and then you take it off, and you have that beautiful burger.
Oh,
And
she's
again,
getting
cooked
she's
from
getting
frozen.
some sinus
And that
congestion.
technology you use, that smash technology, they
Smash.
don't get all shrinky dinky on you. They actually
Nope.
plump up and give you this
They do.
like beautiful beefy like mouth feel and experience. Here, can you walk us through this animation?
You like a
So if
nice
you look at it
beefy
here,
mouth
Julia,
feel,
the
do you?
traditional brand is so packed, the heat goes around it, right? So it gets really hard. With the Rastelli, it goes through it.
So it
'cause I
gets
showed you
really
that
hard
loose
and
knit,
beefy, and then it
that's
goes
why
in your
cooks
mouth?
Through.
Is
So the
that
burgers
what I'm led to
actually
believe?
start to plump, right? So that's
It
what's
plumps.
really, really important. Because of that plumping, right? It actually doesn't shrink. It actually stays the same
Hey, that's
size,
Himalayan
and it
sea
actually
salt,
plumps when
Hadron.
it cooks.
Oh,
As you
so
can see right
juicy.
here, it's starting to plump. We're going to turn it another 4 to 5 minutes, and there it is. It's plumping again. And that burger is going to hold its shape. And I'm going to show you, just taking one off the griddle here. This is a regular size hamburger bun.
It's
I
like
have.
Botox for
This
burgers.
is a fully cooked burger. Look at this.
Oh yeah, you get
Okay.
steak burger in every bite.
You get,
She just freaked out over this particular patty. How is this different than the other 25 patties on the table right now? Why are you freaking out on this one?
Oh yeah, you get
Okay.
steak burger in every bite.
you really do, and it's not going to shrink. So when you take that, and look how beautiful this looks. I'm going to leave. This is how Ray likes it, by the way. Ray 3. This is how Ray 3 eats his burger, just like this, because he wants to.
He doesn't
taste
put
the
anything
steak.
on it.
He puts nothing on it. He literally likes it just like this. Just
He
a little
literally
seasoning
likes
and
it
right
just
on the
like this.
burger.
How do you
Now-
like your burgers?
No, I'm gonna have to tell you, I'm going with onion. I'm going with lettuce and tomato. I'm putting sauce, whatever I get,
I'm a
poppy sauce. I'm loading it up.
I know.
I am. I just like it. I'm leaning over.
I need lettuce, I need tomato, I need cheese, I need red
I
onion.
hate tomato on a burger.
Okay, well, here we go. Lettuce, tomato, right?
Okay. Oh, you got my red onion. I need pickles
I got
if you
your
have
red-
them.
Oh, we're having
Wait a minute. So we got the lettuce,
playtime?
tomato, right?
Uh-huh.
And we got pickles for you.
Okay,
we
pickles.
Do.
Okay.
That cheese looks
Hold
like
on, we
plastic.
need tomato. I need the
You
tomato.
need a tomato and then
Okay,
just some
we
ketchup
need-
and some. Oh yeah, load them up with the pickles.
Extra pickles,
Oh,
right?
those are
And
good
then-
looking pickles too. Oh, I like those.
Oh, aren't they nice? And then we're gonna hit it with the ketchup.
Yep.
And there's the Julia burger.
There she is. Oh, she's
You know, and that's,
glorious. Look at that
Julia,
red onion.
I gotta be
That
honest with you.
cheese
I'm
is
joining
not
you
real.
on this burger. I can tell you because that burger
take
is
one
actually
bite of that and
beautiful,
watch it
that's
all
the way to eat a
fall
burger.
apart.
Do you know what
Yeah,
sometimes
so-
I put on my
you know
burger?
what?
Little Thousand Islands.
I'm going to show your burger. It doesn't. Listen. I don't think there's any wrong way to eat a
There
burger.
isn't.
Like
Melinda.
Because it's like, I mean, look at that.
Melinda.
I mean, look how
Boy, are
beautiful
you a
that burger is.
thief for
If I were in the
thorides.
studio with you right now,
Where the
it
hell
would have
are
been
you?
a poor choice if I had worn the white sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Dude.
But it is a beautiful
I told
burger.
you if you took one bite, look what would happen. Look at this. He hasn't even taken a bite. And look at, here's your perfect burger that you wanted. I cut it in a half so it wouldn't be as much of a mess. See how non-messy this burger is for you? Yeah, look at it just bleeding off his fingers. It's horrible.
I mean, look how beautiful that burger is.
Okay, let me look. They say beauty is in the eye of something. Hey, Amanda. She's back to take me by surprise and make me realize. Where is it?
Amanda?
Boy, I need more practice with this soundboard.
If I were in the studio with you right now, I would have been a poor choice if I had worn the white sweatshirt.
Yeah. But it is a beautiful burger.
That's a screenshot. I'm sorry.
Poor choice if I had worn.
That is so fucking nasty. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful burger.
The white sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But it is a beautiful burger.
Yeah.
And the thing that it is, it's going to eat like a steak. And Julie, I'm going to show you something because I talked about how people eat this burger, right? And you can eat it.
Yeah, can I
as a hamburger, but
supersize
it's
my E.
also
coli meal?
Eats as a steak.
Eat
And
it
what
as
I
a
do,
steak?
we eat this as
Extra
at home, we do
bacteria,
eat this as a
please.
steak. I slice this up. I get these beautiful slices because the texture, the flavor, eats just like a burger. And I love to have it with like mashed potatoes. I just set it right on here, like with some mashed
What do you
potatoes.
think, Melinda?
And I'll tell you, I mean, you can eat this.
Clearly
plated
you haven't been on
as a
my
dinner.
last couple
I mean,
of streams.
It eats the same way as an actual steak eats. So that's
Because
why it's.
You're
It's so weird because I had a colleague, and I want to call him a friend. I don't know if he wants to call me one, but you know, I'm covering the inauguration, and he pops in, leaves one comment, and it's you know, an instigating kind of a comment that clearly just spells, I like this guy. And when I find anybody that doesn't, I'm going to talk some shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm telling dude, like, dude, I live on the other side of the planet. I left this shit 10 years ago. I saw it for what it was. I'm just reacting to a historic event. I got a haircut? Oh, yeah, I might have. Too bad the rest of me looks like shit. Let me put this down. But I'm thinking to myself, it's like, in this moment, during the inauguration, second term of the person that you support, and you also just signed the biggest name in your sport, you've got so many reasons to be ecstatic about the shape of things for you. You got the guy you want in charge. You got the guy you want on your team. And yet here you are just hoping to, you know, twist the knife on people that might not be feeling so good about the occasion. Like, again, I'm over here, man, running a stream talking to like 6 people. It's just weird, the mentality. Like, cry foul when you lose, cry foul when you win. I mean, Jesus, are you ever satisfied? Are you ever, like, just self-confident enough to not worry about other people's... First of all, when did it ever become weird to maybe not be particularly fond of a president? Like, was it strange to not be particularly fond of Carter? I don't think so, because his approval rating was awful. He lasted a term. Was it strange to have a negative view of Reagan? I don't think so. A lot of people had a positive view, but a lot of people also thought Reaganomics not such a hot idea. And that was sort of the beginning of this whole shift where the income inequality is, as the gap is widened to a point where it's at a breaking point where people are just trying to work 40 hours on an honest wage and can barely pay the damn bills. But this culture has risen up, and the rise of social media and meme coins and shit. It seems like the only way to make it in America now is to just join the parade of snake oil salesmen out there. Just get on the parade, you know? Get in early on the next rug pull on a Bitcoin or some shit. Like, just figure out ways to manipulate people, fleece money, because actual good, honest, hard work, what's the point in that? You're just always going to get stepped on by the richer anyway, so just work at being richer so you can be at the position to piss on everyone below you. I mean, like, what is it? Ugh. That's ugh. I just want to I just want to do some work that says I'm not like just some moocher. Do enough work. I want my free time. I just want to do. I just want to. I don't need a whole lot. I don't know. Anyway, I'm breaking down over here. Anyway, what's going on?
You're getting the marbling. You're getting the richness. You're getting the
Yes.
boldness that you get from these different cuts of steak that's being
All right, let's see what enough with Rastelli.
become
high or the grill on high, because then
Who
when
do we
you
have now? This guy looks like he just got pardoned. Oh yeah, there's that too. We got the ugliest shoes on QVC Fashion Finds. I don't know. We got something pretty gross going on over here too, but okay. Let me open up a new tab. Keep this guy on standby. It's on something else now? Well, you piqued my curiosity. Let me run it back.
นกแท้ผสมถังเช่าสีทองโสมเห็ด
Once
หลิน
again,
จือ
folks.
แบรนด์ดังนกแท้ Emperor
Ads are back.
Us during this hour, do remember that your side.
How
Ah, God. Oh, my God. They're going to amputate. Were these the shoes? Slip-ons?
You're not properly aligned. It's affecting all of
Super
it. Right up to
bionic.
your head where you're
Oh,
like,
yes.
the shoes are uncomfortable. I'm miserable.
I'm done for the day.
That's it.
Like
I need a
that.
bench.
All right, Lola.
Ever had that moment?
Yes.
We have all had
Many
that moment
times.
many times when you're like, I'm done. I don't care what
So, I'm technically bringing a woman to bed. Right?
event this is. My feet hurt. I've got to go home. You know what happens to me is that I get in the middle of the night these.
Is this the ugly shoe you were referring to? Ah, God. What are these?
Because we know it's got to look good. And boy, does this look good. This is.
No, it doesn't. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-bap, ba-da-ba-bap, ba-da-ba-bap. Oh, okay, here we go.
And confident every day by shopping fabulous jewelry, accessories.
You know, we really should play bingo at some point, but Marsha's not here. It wouldn't feel right. I've been avoiding it. I can't bring it back if she's not around.
And fashion. Don't miss Joan Rivers Classics, Road to the Red Carpet, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
She's going to look wonderful.
I'm so glad they had that 1 second clip of her
PM
bobbing
Eastern on
around.
QVC.
She's going to look wonderful.
Save your most wanted items to our QVC family and friends. Like to accompany it as they will fresh channel.
Was that Meryl Streep?
Exactly.
Kate Blanchett? What are you doing?
Documentary here.
No, that had to have been it. These are the shoes that... All right, whatever. Melinda, I went off the track for you.
And it was literally like
Literally.
dripping with
Literally
the moisture.
dripping.
It
Oh,
looked
yeah.
so
Look at that.
good. Look
Look at
oh yeah.
That's
This
grease.
is why you have the
Did she just call grease moisture? I'm sorry. Hold on.
and it was literally like dripping with the moisture. It
Oh,
looked
yeah.
so
Look at that.
good. Look,
Look at
oh,
That's
yeah.
not moisture. What do you think? You make fucking a cheesesteak meat, and you sit it out overnight, and then you get that that newfound morning glistening dew, that moisture that just collected overnight. It's grease. What are you talking about moisture?
This is why you have the lines around the corner, my friend.
And this wasn't watered down for presentation to make it look too. This is how it came as you cooked it.
Why is this a revelation?
That's the juice that comes out of this steak, because it's just made. Now we're going to put a little onions on this one for you, because I love my onions. In fact, people ask me, Tony, what's your favorite cheesesteak? So my favorite cheesesteak is either cherry peppers, no cheese. There's no cheese on the one that I like. I like a plain with cherry peppers or...
Are you guys writing this down? Don't forget what he likes. It's very important.
Long, hot Italian peppers and some fried onions, just like that.
Glory. Well, this is what makes this so fun, and I love that you brought this to our QVC customer, because you can customize your sandwich. You can customize how you want to use these meats, but the meat is the star.
Hey, dude, come on,
That's why Tony
pick
Luke's
this up.
is Tony Luke's. It is a name that is synonymous with South Philly and the best of the best. Why does...
I'm sorry, I
what
lived
is
in
it
South
about
Philly. I have no knowledge of this person.
meats that you use that makes it so different?
Well, you know, we always try to get the best possible quality meat that we can get.
Right.
We always have...
All right. Maybe it's time to say goodbye to QVC for a minute. Maybe another channel.
And we have a smudger.
Oh, my.
So this smudger you can use if you want to kind of, after I put that in the corner of my eye, I can go in there and just smudge it out like that. And then the last thing I want to show you is it's hidden. This is the sharpener. Is in the end underneath.
I never even knew
my
that was
thumbs
there.
Don't work. I know, right? I
did.
wanted to show you that. So there you have this little sharpener. So if you want that precise tip on that fake away gel liner, you just have to insert it in there and sharpen that. Isn't that so cool?
I did not know that. I mean, okay,
That is
that's
weird,
genius.
wild
It
stuff.
blends right in so well. You would never know that unless you... So don't forget, this is a $24 value. We're going to show...
Dissolvable laundry sheets for $36.99. Now,
Dissolvable
since I
laundry
cannot see
sheets.
them from this side, Jenny Bond, you wanna help me?
Dissolvable. What is this? If you shit the bed all the time? Dissolvable laundry sheets. Are these for chronic bed shitters?
Clean linen.
Yep, then we have lavender.
Lavender.
Yep, this is my lovely meadow, which I'm actually holding in my hand. And this has been my new favorite. I actually did my laundry this morning before I came in. That's our rainforest.
I can't wait to go home tonight, fall asleep, and shit the bed.
Love it. We have our wonderful scents in.
Oh.
You're holding 300 loads.
What's earth unfriendly about a regular bed sheet that you buy and you use for years and years? Oh, laundry. Oh, it's like, oh, I thought you meant a What am I thinking of? I was thinking of bed sheets. What? What are these things? What are these things? It says 300 loads. So, yeah, you throw these into your wash. Okay.
Loads of laundry in one hand.
Okay, if you get these right now, this is very fun because we're all about the new year, saving money and
Oh, wait a
everything.
minute, it's fun.
If you get these right now and you do one load of laundry a day, you don't have to buy any more laundry detergent until like November 25th of 2025. That's right here, so it's 12 cents.
If you did one a day.
If you did one a day. But you know what? We all know our laundry. I'm going to show you how this works. It completely changes the game. So when you look right here, this is one of the sheets, but it's not one load. All you're going to do is, because it's that patented science of Sunny Valley Orchard's
That patented science of stitching in perforated lines.
laundry sheets, one sheet, 2 sheet, 3 sheet. That's 12 cents a load.
Red fish, blue fish.
We're going to add it right here to the water. There is no extra mixing. There's no measuring. There's no pouring. There's no pods that are going to leak. And I love that Tina mentioned our high efficiency washing machines. They use less water, and that's why our clothes aren't feeling so clean. Just like that, right before your eyes. I know it's early.
Oh my
but here we go, you guys. We're
God.
going to be doing laundry today. That is absolutely dissolvable. Now, I've been watching the weather. We all know it is a wintry wonderland for a lot of us out there. When you look right here, it's our socks, it's our towels, it's our blankets, it's all the layers of clothing. I'm just
Everything
gonna do
we
this right
come
here with
in.
my hand, okay? Your whites are going to be white and your brights are going to be bright. But the difference with Sunny Valley Orchard, not only is it dissolvable, it is made with the patented century-old science of apple cider vinegar.
Look at that.
But with our Apinol technology, we took out that apple cider vinegar smell, and then we've activated it with plant
Whoa.
and mineral-based ingredients.
Science.
So it works amazing. Because for centuries, when you take apple cider vinegar and you mix it with water, it simply breaks down to an acetate and to a hydrogen. It's
Oh.
going to take away those stains. It's going to take away those smells. And what we just did for you is we put it in this one simple little sheet. Now watch, I'm going to put this whole sheet here.
Okay.
And I do love that you talked about that. We don't talk about this enough. If you have a high efficiency washing machine, it almost, sometimes you could open up your thing and it looks like there's no water,
Yes.
okay? That's why if you keep doing those powders and the gels and the pouring of the chemicals.
All right. I think that's run its course. Mr. Walker. You should have let nature run its course, Mr. Walker.
Just smoothie maker. Everything was
Oh,
purple, and I
geez.
was like, maybe I do really like purple. I tend to always pick it. Okay.
What were you doing? A little excited. She got lockjaw? More. There's a lot of shoes tonight.
Uh-oh. Okay, wait. I have a quick public service announcement.
Okay, who wants to play guess the public service announcement? All right, what would Mary need to say? Is it going to be something just attempting to be funny? Is it going to be something to do with like the sale of something, like only available for the next hour? So, I don't know. What is it? Oh, is that it? Please.
Oh Lord.
And then I have another announcement. If you
Oh, shit. But it's not a public service announcement. It's just what kind of announcement is that?
if you want
What's happening? What is happening? That's me looking at my wiener during a cold shower. I have to like crane my neck that much.
if you want, they're like, you're already on TV. How much more announcing do you need to do? If you want these jeans, these are our one-time only. Already over 1,000 have been ordered.
They're perfection.
See, I knew it. It's just we got a limited supply. There you go.
These are
RF nailed it.
$39.99. $39.99. That price goes away at the end of the show.
There's a Mary meme coin launching.
Petite, regular, and tall. The other announcement, quickly just to mention.
Yeah.
On Saturday, Justin Sachoka and I have been teasing on social media.
Oh my God! Are they going to launch a coin? It's building up to it.
Gosh, I have something coming up. What is it? Justin and I have a show together.
I know.
That is launching Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're calling it Saturday Night.
Why do you want your eyebrows to look like this?
Night Q.
Saturday Night Q.
And
Saturday Night Q.
you know
I
what?
know. I knew it.
It's going to be funny because they said.
Well, hold on. Whoa. Mary is taking a leap here. She is guaranteeing a funny show coming up on Saturday night. I might have to stream. It's going to be funny.
Go ahead and be funny. And I was like, are you sure?
Oh my God, they had like a production meeting and like Mary's like, look, I want to make this like seriously funny. And they're like, what are you talking about? Just let me make it funny. And they're like, whatever, just do it. I'm like, yes, I can be funny. This could be real. This could be.
Thank you.
And you know what?
This could be great.
It's going to be funny because they said, go ahead and be funny. And I was like, are you sure?
Say that to you and Justin is a little scary.
So please, if you want to find out more, go to social. We made a video and it's posted right now. So
Whoa. We need to see a video. We need to see a promo about what's going to be funny on Saturday. What was the, how do I get here? I don't understand how to get there.
Say that to you and Justin is a little scary.
So please, if you want to find out more, go to social. We made a video and it's posted right now. So
Go to social. We made a video and it's posted. What is social? Is that on their website? What are you talking? QVC social media, like QVC's Twitter account? Like what does she mean? Go to social. What does she mean? I want to see a promo ad for this. Well, help me out. What does she mean, Katron? Go to social. Like, is that a tab? I don't see anything. All right, you know what? I'm going to go to Mary's. Yeah, I've been to Mary's Twitter account before. I used to go to it often. Well, I mean, not often, but I haven't been to it in a long time. Mary DeAngelis, right? Isn't her name? I forgot already. Saturday something. Yeah, it's Saturday something. Isn't her name? What the fuck? Oh my God, she looks fucking ripped. Look at Mary in this photo. That is Mary. You can't be happy that when you type your name in Google, this image pops up first. It's on her Insta. Well, I hope it's the first thing because, again, I don't have an account, so I can't really watch it in all likelihood. This is it, Saturday night. This must be it. See, I click on it and it wants me to log in. I'm not about to get an Instagram account now. Ah, God. There's got to be another place to watch this. Come on. She didn't link it through her Twitter? Why wouldn't she do that? What the fuck is your... Mary, how do you get to your Twitter account, Mary? Do I have to throw a lasso around it? And maybe it's on Facebook. Maybe it's on Facebook. It's probably a whole lot of nothing. Okay, announcement here. Okay, this is it. Saturday night. Okay. This should be it. Right here at the top. She's got it ready to go at the top. Let's go. She just posted it 5 hours ago. Okay, this is hot off the press.
Big show starting on Saturday nights here at QVC. So I got to get the bologna folder all cleaned up and ready to go.
Saturday nights, though.
Yeah, wait a minute.
So she brought this back? This is from a video from like years ago. I think Marcia turned me to this. This was Mary's attempt a while back at doing something funny. This contraption, the bologna folder, yes. It has made a reappearance. So it's a running joke. You see, running jokes work for people who know how to write comedy beyond one joke. But then you have people who can only come up with one joke and then they keep running it. That's not a running joke. That's just an inability to come up with new jokes. But okay.
What are you doing on Saturday nights?
Let me think for a second. Do you have any twos?
It's a sketch.
Didn't think so.
Do you have any twos?
I think I'm pretty free.
Okay.
Do I have any twos?
Do you have any twos?
Oh, do you have any twos?
Didn't think so. I think I'm pretty free.
Okay, because I just had an idea.
Oh, really?
What about you join me Saturday nights, super live, super fun, great deals. You want to party?
I'm thinking this is going to be a really big party.
I think it's going to be
Let's
awesome.
do it.
Where are you going? The only attempt at humor in this entire promo was that a dog was playing cards. Is that what we're in store for?
So how many easy pays is this on?
Okay. We have a lot to discuss. It's
Like jokes to write?
gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun! Just saying it's fun doesn't make it funny. No, there was nothing funny. Nothing funny happened. I mean, it's kind of funny that this prop, this baloney folder prop, has apparently just been put in storage for years, and it's still like in pristine shape. That's kind of funny, but that's... Yeah, I know. Okay, I mean, look around, dude. I know. Look, I'm going to be going through a period where I'm going to be, in the dumps. I'm already feeling better than I did yesterday, but the floor, you talk about there's a floor and a ceiling for like an emotion or something like that. Like my emotional floor is still way too high in terms of anxiety. Like, it's still a very high floor. But I was peaking, obviously, for first day or two. And it's still going to be way too high on a daily basis. When, again, I'm trying... what am I to do? Am I... Katron, Amanda, I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm asking you bluntly right now. Am I an asshole if I just completely turn my back on the country that I was born in? Like, just not care anymore what happens, which would mean not care what happens to you guys. That's the only reason I care. I don't have any other reason to care than for the other people that are still there that don't have the means perhaps to get the fuck out of there and find a better place. That's all I'm worried about. You didn't sign up for this shit. You're as frustrated as I am. Maybe not as frustrated as I am, but you're definitely frustrated. Yeah, if you could. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I just, for my own sanity, like, again, I got this baseball channel. I'm extremely worried now that my sensitivity level, not in terms of, oh, you're so sensitive, like you can't deal. No, not that version of sensitivity. Just sensitivity as in hyper aware of what is going on. It's hard for me to avoid that. It's hard for me to avoid finding out what's really going on, especially in this day and age where if you just read a fucking headline, you're not getting enough information. And if you're not doing your due diligence and going to more than one source for information, you're not doing it right, But for my own peace of mind, I just don't know how I'm going to keep doing this while trying to run a baseball channel where it's like no politics in here, man. And like the only thing I'm clinging to culturally from America is this baseball, and it's a channel dedicated to a very American sport. I mean, baseball's played in other places, but you know, I love baseball. I don't want all this bullshit to take away something like that away from me. It'd be like taking music away from me. You can't do it. You can't take it away. All right? So even though I got to live on the other side of the planet, you're not taking away my baseball. I'm figuring out a way to be able to still enjoy it and live out here. I'm sorry. What's Indo? You want to type that again, Katron? I just want to make sure I'm reading you correctly because there's a couple of typos in there. You need to focus on yourself and what's healthy and best for you. There's nothing selfish about that. Focus solely on baseball on that channel. You can always vent about politics here on this channel. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of, unfortunately for you guys, that's kind of what's been happening here. I don't want it to be this. I don't want this channel to turn into because, well, I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. I mean, do you want a place to go to kind of just know that there's other people out there that are feeling the sting of everything and don't want to just sweep it under a rug or whatever, like just sort of vent and let it out there and try and dissect what the hell's going on here? Or do you just want to be a place for a distraction? Because I don't mind being a healthy distraction. I don't mind this being a place where you can put all that aside for a couple of hours and just have a smile on your face and not worry for a couple of hours, because goddamn, what are we living for if we can't just have at least a chunk of time during the day where we can just relax and enjoy? I don't want to go through all this if I can't have my time to relax and enjoy. All right. You know, everything I'm doing and saying on this channel, there's no agenda, there's no planned anything. It's just I'm just going with what my gut tells me right now, with zero emphasis on channel growth, channel success. It's not that. This is like a personal vlog at this point, I guess, with some comedy thrown in. But, you know, depending on what's going on in a given time, it's hard for me to be 100% comedy and 0% reflective on what's going on. Like, right now we're talking about the initial days of a very scary administration where we're already seeing what's going on. I mean, you know, it's hard for me to just not talk about it. What do your Thai friends think? Just curious. Do they talk about this shit? I mean, they don't delve into it. I'm trying. I had a Thai lady here, young woman. She worked in the visa office, and frankly, she was the person that kind of screwed me in the early days of this visa back in August. If anybody was aware of my visa exploits, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, and she was a bit of a reason why, because she wasn't doing her job, to be frank. Nice person, nice disposition, smile on her face, but she was basically a plastered smile while bunking off on the job. Anyway, come to find out, when she was supposed to contact me, that she had left for America. And she had told me she was going to take a trip out there. And I'm like, I already knew it instantly. I'm like, oh, God, you met an American man and he's going to fly you out to America to, like, you know, court you or whatever. It would not surprise me if you never come back. And lo and behold, this last month where I had to contact the office again to set up my next report to the immigration office. Some lady answers the phone. I explain to her who I am and what my situation is with the office, what the arrangement is. And she's like, well, who was talking to you before? And I said, this lady. And, oh, she doesn't work here anymore. She no longer works here. I'm like, let me guess. She lives in America now. And she said, Chai. Like, correct. Like, I'm like, I knew it. And the thing is, when she told me she was going there, I was like, man, you are not picking the best time to go to live there. Like, just to let you know, I'm an American. I know everything all about what America's got to offer. And you're picking the wrong time to go there now. Just letting you know. I mean, she's got, I guess, a bit of a pass because she's a young, attractive woman. So that might give her a pass. And she's Thai, you know, she's not brown skinned. She's light skinned. You know how it goes, folks. If you look like Melania Trump, you're not an immigrant. You're a model or something. That's different. Hey, by the way, when we're talking about birthright citizenship, just so people know, Barron Trump was born before Melania Trump became naturalized. Just think about that. Did you know that? So what does that make Barron Trump in the eyes of Donald Trump? Apparently not an American if he had his way. So, but of course, it doesn't really work that way, does it? It just all applies to whatever cherry-picked fucking... it's just so much hypocrisy. And the fact that there's just regular Joes out there defending this guy and defending all this shit. Like there's some reward for that for them. There's no reward. I'm afraid to tell you. If you're not in the club, you're never going to be in the club. I mean, you're given license now to hate all the minorities you want and be more outspoken about whatever. You got that going for you. He's really not giving you much else. He's really not giving you anything else. He's giving you he's turned politics into the WWE. It's a spectacle of spectacles. He's Vince McMahon. Whatever. Like, no offense, but your typical wrestling fan, I don't know. Hey, I watched it in the 80s. My dad was into it. Oh, by the way, his wife's like head of education now, right? Anyway, all right, enough. I'll shut up. That's it for tonight with that. No more any of that, unless something's like breaking. Is anything breaking other than the spirit of 48% of the country? Are you out of here? Oh, I was about to maybe go watch a life lesson video.
These are
Can
almost...
I be on the show?
Oh my gosh, please. It's right before your show.
Can I be on your show?
No, it's right after my show.
Oh, it's right after.
So,
Sorry. Yes,
I'm
sorry.
just telling you right now, if y'all don't have me on...
Y'all don't have me on?
You've heard it here first.
I've already told you you're stuck with me for life. Yeah.
Right.
Sandbar,
and Chunky, too.
Uh-huh. Oh, please. Chunky, he can't get away
Chunky.
from me to drive.
Oh,
There's
don't
100
get
left.
Chunky
Here's
involved.
black and white.
Yep.
150 left, and then here's Twilight and Pink. Who doesn't? Lord have mercy. $29 a top. We're moving on in the show.
Okay.
Don't forget, check out, and don't forget our one-time only that is already very popular in the show. Kim, I think we have another one on our hands that's about to be real popular.
Many times.
I guess the reality is that Yeah, I mean, America has put itself in a position due to the way that, corporations have grown and mom and pop businesses have been obsolete, and every city looks exactly the fucking same. Every town with every Starbucks Bucks placed in the exact same relationship to every Walmart, to every, like, it's just a cookie. This was always a recipe for disaster, right? So we're in a position now where I think, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, that Americans realize that we are on a path for doom economically because we're not producing anything. We're kind of with less reasons for jobs that actually have any purpose or meaning. It's just, how do we do this? How do we keep people employed when there's nothing we're really doing in terms of production? I don't know. Whatever. Let's make an OnlyFans account. Let's become Instagram influencers. Let's start a podcast. Let me run a YouTube channel. Let me be a Bitcoin grifter. Like, these are your options now. This is the new, like, career path choice. Because just, it's just, I don't see how this fixes itself. I don't. How do you go back to, like, just? I don't know. I don't know how you go back. Anybody? Shut up. I'm out of here. I can't. Not today, lady. Not today. All right. There's a lot of other boring shit jobs. Well, that's what I mean. Like all the cubicle. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just data entry, like, stuff where, again, like, if you've seen Office Space, it's the same story. Like, I probably do actually about 15 minutes of real work. There's so many examples of people like that out there who are just fucking around on their computers in a cubicle 40 hours doing about an hour of work a week. Just futzing around. You know how many? And you're one of them. I know. They're everywhere, dude. Because there's no actual work. It's all just, it's a fucking facade. So again, it's bound to collapse. So it's like this race to, like, be a barnacle on the ass of a billionaire just to get a little taste of something. Or just watch your quality of life diminish as prices go up and your pay doesn't. Fuck it, man. Like, while AI starts taking over more shit. Yeah, that's good. That's why I told Lou to fucking get his ass, get him that government job. You want to work in the library? I know the Richland County's good, man, but take your ass up to the top, man. Library, the LOC, baby. Get your ass into the LOC. Lou will tell you, I pushed him to go there and do that. I take credit. Yeah, at this point, I don't see myself ever working for anything that I found the slight bit of... I mean, I already have to deal with the fact that YouTube is a fleece artist. Like, if I get a super chat, they're taking 40% of that. Somebody wants to throw $5 my way because, you know, they see that I'm grinding and I'm offering them free content, and the only way I'm going to be able to sustain it is through support like that. But 2 of those $5 goes right to YouTube. I only get 3 of those dollars. You know? So they're making money hand over fist. Right? It's just, yeah, it's just a dog eat dog world, and it's like the digital version now, and it's just, And that's what I mean. Like with AI now, like just forget about it. When it comes to like dealing with anything, like any wrongdoing in your life, you know, like you're trying to dispute a bill or something like that, you're just going to be dealing with AI. That it's just going to AI you into submission. It's only going to get worse, folks. Holy shit. All right. Sorry. The vision I'm seeing over the next 10, 15 years is not good. It is not good.
I am.
All right. All right. We're going to find something to laugh at. All right. Enough of this shit. I'm already I'm annoyed and tired of my own poo-poo pants. What is that other channel? Not Tomorrow's Teaching. What's the other one? Anybody remember that other? Oh no, it's Mr. Drummond. Little kid dates old man. This girl is like 8. You know what? This channel is just too gross. What is this face? This channel is shameless. By the way, my screenshot tonight. You know, that's just the brilliance of me. What can I tell you? What was the other name of that? Anybody remember the other name of the channel? If I go through my watch history, I guess I'll eventually see it. But that was like a week ago at least. That might take 10 minutes to comb through. Damn it. Dramatize Me? Is that it? Dramatize Me? Yes, that is it. Haha, I found it anyway. Aha. All right, what do we got? Mom lets her kid disrespect pregnant girl. That's the brand new one. All right, let's go by popular. So this one we checked out only once, I think, right? Yeah, it was this video. Oh, yeah, that elaborate plot where a guy forces a homeless girl to pose as someone that tries to cheat with the head donor of some, I don't know, it was just ridiculous. Girl got naked in elevator. What's the problem? He sold his wife to boss. I will give you $1 million. Massage therapist paralyzed his client? Oh, God, look at this awful beard wig. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any of these jumping out at you? I'm trying. Everything's clocking in. Oh, that's because I arranged it by popularity. I'm like, why are all these getting the exact same hits? All right. I'll just... gosh. This one's pretty short. Let's just... All right. Wow. You are a klutz. 1 second in, you're knocking over glasses. I mean, I'd...
Oh, I'm sorry. Get your clumsy hands off me.
Excuse me, sir, it was an accident.
Don't give a damn about your excuse me. I want to talk to a manager now.
No, please, I'll make everything.
Shut up. I'm not talking to you.
Mr. Grimton, we're very glad to see you here.
Yeah, can you tell me why this half-wit is waiting tables?
I'm so sorry, sir. She's new here. We will take care of it. Quickly. Come on.
Not good enough. I want you to say, I'm a useless waitress, out loud.
God. 34 seconds have passed. And now she's making Sophie's choice. Holy shit. What do you do? That's BS. I'm a super chat on your other channel, but I'm never on it. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm a super chat? You mean you're a member? That's different. What are you talking about, Katron? You're confusing me. I'll wait for the response.
I won't do that.
Do you want all the upscale clients in this town to forget about your restaurant? I can make it happen with one phone call.
Do it.
What are you, dumb?
I
Oh, she can talk.
am
Okay, she had her chance. Fire her
a
already.
useless waitress.
Why are you whispering out loud so everyone can hear?
Jesus Christ, this is like the Gunnery Sergeant Hartman of fucking restaurant customers. You are a worthless pile of shit. I didn't know they stock shit this high. I bet you're the goddamn kind of person who would suck a golf ball through a garden hose but not give a common courtesy to give a reach around. I'll keep my eye on you.
I'm a useless waitress.
Oh, good girl. At least she
Now choke yourself.
can do something.
Don't grab my hand, goddammit. Choke yourself.
Sir, please accept our club card as a... Sir, please...
Hey, Deeper, you're welcome.
Accept our club card as a compensation. Sir, please. Sir, please don't go. Hey,
Please don't go, girl.
So, our boy is going to introduce us as fiancé. Are you excited?
Yeah, well, if her father's last name begins with M and ends with Usk, then yes.
Mother Fusk? That must be the name.
I'm very excited.
The main thing is that he loves her. Oh, and please don't be picky, okay?
Yeah, we'll see.
Mom, Dad, we're home. This is Lily, my fiancée.
This is great iced tea.
You?
You two know each other?
Yeah, we had a forgettable
What are
meeting.
you, out of your mind? Why do you want to marry this useless waitress?
Why do you want to marry somebody who knocked a couple of drops of water into my lap?
I think we just...
You'll speak when I say so. Edward, I forbid you to marry this servant.
She's not a servant. She's my soulmate.
My dead body.
Well, honey, why don't we all calm down and sit down at the table?
Over my dead table.
Nice to meet you, Lily.
Nice to meet you, too.
Please.
Let me make you feel more
So
comfortable.
tell me, how did you two meet? Edward is very romantic, but he's also very shy. He's just like his...
How many months?
How many months have you neglected that zit in the middle of your forehead, sir?
I'm sorry?
Well, I mean, if my son decided to marry a lousy waitress, things must be pretty bad. And what, you're pregnant?
Dad.
Kevin!
Here you go. That's more money than you've ever seen in your life. Plenty to take care of the baby and leave this family alone.
I don't need your dirty money. I'm out of here.
That's right. This family already has servants.
Lily, wait.
I gotta be honest. The dad seems like a good guy. You know, I could see why the wife's hanging in.
What?
He didn't mean that. Probably he'd had a bad day.
Didn't mean what? He's talking trash about me and you defending him? Thank you. I don't want to have anything in common with your family.
She didn't even touch the carafe.
Dad, what have you done?
Hush, son. Look, I just want you to have a perfect life, okay?
I don't want you to suffer like I have, where at a power lunch, somebody spills 3 drops of water in your lap. Don't suffer like I did.
Look here. This is Emily Miller, the daughter of an oil tycoon, huh? She's pretty cute. What do you think, huh?
Oh, that looks like just a regular photo you send. Hi, I could be your next girlfriend. That looks just like the other girl, by the way.
Here. Sandra Dineco. Her father owns a bank. He's a very well-respected, successful man. I mean, think about it.
What if it really is her? And she just happens to be a waitress, even though her father is rich and has a bank. Like, why can't that still be her? And then that's the plot. They're like, oh, wait a minute. It's still her. That would be kind of a funny plot.
You get it, Dad. You don't choose a woman by her parents or her bank account. You choose her with her heart.
I don't think you get it. That little streetwalker just wants your money.
Do you even know what love is, or have you gone completely dead inside?
Listen.
To be fair, I take one look at this dude who looks like Begbie from Train Spotting right now. And I'm not looking at, oh, here's a Nepo baby.
To me, my son will only marry the daughter of a wealthy man. Got it?
So I'm not your son then, because I'm gonna marry the one I love.
Well, then get out.
I can't wait to.
Boys, please stop it!
Sorry, Mom.
All of this orange juice, no one has touched it. Come on. Well, that went well.
What? What's that crap?
You used to eat that crab every night when you worked security at the club, remember?
Oh, we're getting his backstory. So this powerful, rich asshole apparently used to have my job at the 930 Club.
Just don't start with me, okay?
What was my job back then?
Stripper.
Waitress.
And you fell in love with me. You fell in love with me as a person, didn't you? And you didn't care how much money I had. And now,
if I really
you've insulted a young girl and you trampled all over your son's feelings.
You'll end up poor and worthless with a girl like that. Don't you understand?
Kevin, a good man doesn't need a fat wallet. He needs a big,
fat
loving
cock.
heart.
Oh, sorry.
You seem to have forgotten about that. I don't want to be with a man who puts money first.
No, baby, I'm still the same man.
Don't recognize you. My husband wore a hoodie and was happy to have a Saturday night hot dog. And now? Good night.
Enjoy your hot dog. You think about that. He's looking at it. This is a... Who puts the ketchup on the outside of the bun like this? How are you supposed to eat this? Have you never seen how a hot dog is? It's just a plain naked dog with ketchup on the side. Why? Remember your favorite food? I think it was something like this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You? Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
Unfortunately, you will have to because I work here right now.
What?
I don't want to see you. Oh, you work here? Okay, I'm in love with you again.
I'm sorry, I'm not like my father. I don't care what you do. I don't care about the money. I care about you. I left my parents' house. I threw away my dad's credit card. I started to work as a waiter. I changed my life to get back your love.
That was so sweet, but why did you throw away the credit cards? We could have just gotten away from your rich asshole father, but still used his money. What are you, stupid?
And I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, customers on table 12 ask for you both to serve them. Get over there, hey.
So is that going to be the case? Both of these waiters and waitresses, or whatever, wait staff, probably making like minimum wage plus tip, are both from like fucking multi-million-dollar families, right? Maybe billionaire families. I don't know. I don't know what they do.
What do you want?
Son, we want to tell you something.
What, that we're broke and useless? That we're total zeros?
Is this normal that two wait staff approach a table?
No. Okay, so you have nothing more to say.
No, son, wait. Let your father speak.
Son, Lily, you're not a useless waitress. I'm a useless father.
Oh!
Did you hear that, everybody? I'm a useless father.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a fucking there will be blood moment. I've abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy. I am a worthless father. I am a worthless father. I abandoned my child. I abandoned my boy. And now I drink your milkshake. I just drink it up. That's right. I drink your milkshake.
Look, when I worked as a security guard, I used to despise snobs who only cared about money. And I became such a snob. I forgot something really important. How it is to love. But you two reminded me of that. With your sincere feelings. A good person doesn't just need a fat wallet.
I have a completely different disposition than the guy from that scene 3 minutes ago. It's like they recast me.
They need a big, loving heart, and you two have that.
And?
And we want you to be together. You have our blessing. And I'd like to place an order. Hot dog and fries for me.
God, that all worked out. I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad that that plate of hot dog with ketchup on the bun on the outside was able to reach your heart and make you change your life for the better. What would happen if she didn't make the hot dog? What happens?
Whatever you want to say.
I mean, if I'm the chick, I'm still going like, you know, that's really cool of your dad to like make amends and all, but I still think he's a dick. Like, he went in hard. You weren't there. He was trying to make me like say I'm worthless, like in public. Like, I mean, he did some fucked up shit. Like, so Never forget, as they always say, right? All right, so that was all right. That, you know, that was pretty tame. It was over the top, but it wasn't. At least it wasn't like disgusting. Like I don't know. Is that what I want? Do I want disgusting, or what do I want? I just want entertaining, I guess. Man handcuffed cheating wife. Boy calls mom on black man. Rich man acts like a beggar. Old lady isn't. Why would an old lady not be allowed in a restaurant? What? Okay. And it's like it's the Darman restaurant. How did they get it on loan?
Have a lovely evening.
Have a lovely evening. Stop. Stop right there. Let me see your AARP card.
You can't come in.
Why? Something wrong?
Something. Look, the prize is here. They will give you a heart attack.
What? Because that's what old people are famous for, being broke. Are you kidding me? We've got at least one more generation of old people who are living off a nice savings and whatever when our economy actually made sense. Of course, in another 20 years when we're her age, that'll all be out the window. We'll be scraping, but for her, yeah, this shouldn't be much of a problem.
You think that I can't pay for dinner?
Judging by the way you're falling apart? No.
Falling apart?
It's a scandal. I will complain about you.
Oh, yeah, well, I wonder to whom you come.
Sir, I'm sorry. There's a little problem at the table, number 3. They call you.
Okay. Are you still here? What the... Ellie.
What kind of a restaurant like this would have a rope stanchion thing like this? It's ridiculous.
Yes?
Take this visitor. Show her the exit. She doesn't exactly fit in here, does she?
What? Sorry, I don't really understand.
Well, your manager thinks that I can't pay for dinner and that I'm too old for this restaurant. Okay.
What are you? No, well, he's probably not serious. Let me take care of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, dear.
I'm sure there won't be any altercations from here on, right? The manager won't come back and go, "What the hell is this? All this? Like, is it worth it?" I'd still be leaving at this point.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you must be on TikTok to enter. You must be actively scrolling TikTok.
This way.
You must be too old. Oh no. Well, first of all, if she's old, if you're like feeble old, you're not going to be sitting in this stool seat. You're gonna park yourself in a booth or something. At least something where your legs are touching the ground. Feet, I should say.
Ellie, what? I just got rid of her.
She's just waiting for someone here.
Who's she waiting for? What? This whole time.
Oh, well, there's your big voila moment coming. Whoever she's waiting on is going to be like super important. He's going to like cream his pants and suddenly like kiss ass. So we can knock that part of the plot out of the way, right? Whoops.
Hack. No. I've had quite enough. Ma'am, what are you doing here?
I am waiting for someone here.
This is not a waiting room. I'm sure you can see that. If you want to wait, you have to order something.
I ordered water.
Water is complimentary.
How about I order a can of whoop-ass?
Oh, I'll have a glass of Renoir, please.
The cheapest one. Wow. What a surprise. Shame it's not available.
All right, give me a PBR.
I can offer you a Pinot Noir. $120.
Oh, brilliant.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And filet mignon, please.
Again, can someone just explain the rationale here where this guy's under the impression that young people are rich and old people are poor and not the other way around? I don't get this guy's logic.
Yeah, I know, I heard everything.
There's a reason why your customer is 77 and your servant waitress is 23. One needs to make money. The other has money to spend. Why are you putting Tabasco in her Kool-Aid? What are you doing? This is jail time, dude. You can't be fucking tampering with somebody's fucking shit. What the fuck?
She's been here long enough.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The first rule of being a good manager.
Never
if the problem
talk about
doesn't disappear, you have to make it go away.
But she didn't do anything wrong.
Not yet. But I know this sort of people. She wants to dine here at our expense.
Okay, well...
How does that work? She's going to dine and dash? You won't be able to catch her? What do you...
Anyway,
Can somebody explain this to me, please?
won't serve it to her.
You run errands here, as long as you work here.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink the spiked Kool-Aid.
Yeah?
But I didn't say anything, otherwise he'll fire me. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Well, she needs to be able to drink something.
I won't drink this wine. Bring me another glass, please.
But you didn't even touch it.
I've changed my mind.
You think you're smart, aren't you? What, you decided to have a revenge on me? I don't think so. You will either pay for this wine, and honestly, I don't even care if you're gonna drink it or not, or get out of here.
Well, okay. How much from me?
Okay, well, so we have filet mignon steak, $200, and then we have the 15-year-old Pinot Noir. That's $120. That's $320 altogether. And don't forget about the tip.
These are like QVC prices.
$320? Is this a joke?
You see, I knew you don't have that kind of money. And now, I am calling the cops.
I will pay by card, okay?
So here we go.
Wow. Sorry.
Oh my
It
God.
seems like you can't pay after all.
What have you done?
He just knew that that move would totally break her phone. What if it didn't? There's like a 90 to 95% chance that little to no damage. Not enough to...
Broken. Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Enough of this. I'm calling the police.
What?
After I broke your property, I am now calling the police.
Ellie, what are you doing? This is a massive chunk of your salary.
I just wanted to help.
Listen, the first rule of being a great manager.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Never feel sorry for those who cannot pay. You are absolutely hopeless.
Especially when you're making up prices on the spot.
I can do anything I want. I'm the boss here.
Hello, everyone.
I am the captain now.
Mr. Jekyll. Good evening, boss. I'm so sorry about this. She's leaving.
Leaving? Mom, why are you leaving?
Mom.
We're supposed to have dinner together.
Oh! I can't believe it. The guy she's here to meet is somebody influential, and now he has to do a 180 and kiss ass. It's almost like I said that would happen or something.
Mom.
Hi, son. I am not going anywhere. Your manager messed something up.
I'm sorry.
Why are you dressed like this? Not the ugly sweater again.
You know, it's my favorite. Your father gave it to me.
I know. You never change, huh? Anyway, I'm happy to have you all here. As you know, I've been quite busy, so I cannot really keep up with the business we're doing here. Therefore, my mom is going to be in charge.
That's a Darman plot twist. Oh, meet your new boss.
Before we find the right replacement for her.
There is no need, darling. I found very good person.
I know Johnny's going to be great. We're going to discuss it tomorrow.
No, son. No way about John.
Good line delivery.
Why?
He's been trying to kick me out all evening.
Mr. Jekyll, I was just looking after the restaurant. The image is branding.
Too much.
I never, it never occurred to me that someone like this can be coming to places like this.
Yeah, I think I've heard enough, Johnny, huh? You never really care about the image of the restaurant. All you care is your stupid, idiotic stereotypes. And do you know what is the most important rule for a good manager?
What's that, sir?
Hospitality. It's hospitality. And clearly you don't fit to this facility.
This dude's facial expressions are off the charts, man.
To this facility, so why don't you just get your things and get out of here? Because, well, you fired.
How about dem apples?
Chop, chop.
Oh! Who had the last laugh?
Wow. So anyway, Mom, who you were talking about?
I think this girl will be perfect.
Are you serious?
Yes. You have big heart and soul.
Now the music's upbeat.
You would be very good manager.
I can't watch anymore of it. You know what? I'm done with this channel. Fuck this channel. This shit is too bland. It's just incompetent and stupid without any charm in how stupid and incompetent it is. Anybody want to watch like some old commercials or some shit? Go down the old retro commercial rabbit hole. This one is only cereals? How about an only cereals 80s flashback? Let's see if we can guess the cereal. Who can guess the cereal quickest? If it's not made clear in the first second of the commercial.
Retro commercials.
Like, I'll pause it as soon as it starts. All right, well, see, like, that won't work. If it starts like that ain't gonna work, but...
In this episode, we visit iconic cereal ads from the 1980s. Yes, the American breakfast staple that we loved and enjoyed during morning cartoons. It's amazing how many commercials back in the day were devoted to cereal ads. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this nostalgia-inducing episode.
It really did feel like, as an 80s kid, that cereal was like one of the 4 or 5 basic food groups.
If you'd like to see more iconic products from the past, I'd love to hear any suggestions from you in the comments. As always, stay retro, my friends.
All right. Okay. We've got a squirrel. Squirrel means nut. Nut. What had nuts in it in the 80s? I can't think of a cereal too new. Like Honey Bunches of Oats. Was that already out in the 80s? What had nuts? It's got to be something with nuts. Anybody got any guesses?
Grandpa.
Grape nuts. But they're not actually nuts. Grape nuts aren't nuts. They're not grapes. They're not nuts.
He's taking the nuts we picked.
Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios. Yeah, that would have been a good one. But they're 82 grape nuts.
That's because they've got a natural goodness and good taste.
There's no good taste to grape nuts.
For breakfast.
So do we.
Grape nuts.
Like all the grape nuts.
Feeding your child grape nuts is torture. I mean, every kid wants cereal. Just either get them some kicks or...
Cereals, its goodness starts with nature's wheat and barley. And these crunchy nuggets are baked up and toasted for a good nutty taste.
Every bite takes 25 minutes to chew. That's why you never go hungry.
No sugar added.
He wants more.
Me too.
Grandpa, is this squirrel rabid?
Grape nuts, raisin grape nuts flakes. Good taste. Compliments of nature.
All right, let's see if I can... Oh, we're spoiled. Honey Nut Cheerios. Damn, you're 1 off with the Honey Nut.
Hey, Rose. Gosh darn bee wants to tempt old Black Bar.
Is that Victoria That's Victoria Jackson. 86. This would have been like the year of or the year before she joined SNL, I think.
With the taste of nuts and honey, it's part of this nutritious breakfast.
Know how to sing, be.
I'm gonna tempt your tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. It's honey on the nose.
You know, Black Bar Bezos ain't half bad.
Honey and nuts, huh? Somebody tell you to stop singing, bee.
Oh, Bart.
I don't recognize him. He kind of looks like Bill Cowher, ex-head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what he looks like. I don't know him from acting, though. Okay, hold on. What are those? I don't know if I even recognize what that is. They look like rocks. Look like pebbles that aren't fruity. Can anybody ID that? Oh, O's. I remember O's. Those were they looked like Cheerios, but the holes were filled up with little clusters of nuts and shit.
Oh, no.
Discover O's.
These were better than these ever really caught on to be. I ate these when I had a chance. The only problem was sometimes those cluster things inside the hole would be really hard. Like you'd sit there like chewing it, and then suddenly you'd bite down on like a really hard nut. Like chip a tooth.
O's. Oh, so loaded with good things.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh, wow.
Whoa. There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh.
Oh.
Everybody's orgasming.
Loaded in the middle with good tasting things.
crispy rice and honey, crunchy graham, and good things that show.
I love it.
There's something in the middle of O's cereal that makes people say,
Oh.
Aw.
Mom.
All right, we have a maybe a teenage daughter reading a love novel. Oh, I'm sorry. It's already here. Rice Krispies. It's popping up. Damn it. I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought it was going to be like Special K. Some like cereal for women, which I think that's the only one, right?
Are they ready yet? I'm still working on it.
Rice Krispies treats are so easy to make, they take no time at all.
These things take time.
But they taste so good. Your family will think you slaved over them all afternoon.
What's up? She's turning into Dee Snider.
And if that's what they think, well, what they don't know won't hurt them. Rice Krispies treats.
Oh, she slaved.
Oh, you shouldn't have knocked yourself out.
It's upside down day when
No
kids
guessing here.
laugh for the fruit flavors in
This looks like the Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers.
The fruity part of that complete breakfast. After all, what goes up must come down. And when it does, I'll be here to catch the great taste of orangey oranges, lemony lemons, grapey grapes, all in fruity tricks. Time's up.
And so are you, silly rabbit.
Silly rabbit.
I sure fell for that one.
Wait. Damn it. I waited too long. Kicks. Did we have a sleepover party?
I'm hungry. Me too. What do you got to eat?
Damn, kid. Just...
Here, guys. Ooh,
Yeah, that toaster looked pretty...
What's this say?
That looked like an industrial
I
toaster.
don't know. Can I?
Hey, turn on the gas in the oven.
have some more, please? What's that say?
I don't know. I'm not even in kindergarten yet, asshole.
Oh, but I'm not gonna tap. I think it says it's good. Very good.
Kicks, still low in sugar. Great new taste. Ask your kids.
We're hungry for...
Hungry for what? You're hungry for... I don't recognize this cartoon look. I bet you it's an obscure cereal. Damn it.
S'mores Crunch.
S'mores Crunch.
No
Yeah, I never would
problem.
have.
Sit for a spell and have some chocolatey grahams and marshmallows.
Now, this was, by 87, there was no attempt at trying to hide cereal just being candy in a bowl with some milk on it. I mean, look at this shit. Really? This is your breakfast? Eating s'mores?
Galore, an enchanted part of this nutritious breakfast. S'mores.
Nutritious? Chocolate, marshmallow, graham cracker, milk? Nutritious?
Cereal. It's s'mores fun for breakfast.
Oh, there he is.
I don't believe what's in my s'mores crunch. Zooks, the new crunchy candy bubble gum. You can get a pack inside, especially.
Dude, man, I got a free pack of Zooks in my
Mark
s'mores
boxes.
crunch. Oh.
And
People are drowning. I don't even care. This looks like the set of the Barbie movie.
Zook out.
Totally took inspiration from the Barbie movie on this one, man. Oh, Golden Grams.
Just a kiss of golden honey on my
Yo, if I'm just going to sit down and have one bowl of cereal, is Golden Grams. They are the jam. But for some reason, if I had to have one cereal like every day for the rest of my life, it would not be that because it's too sweet. But a one-time sitting, give me a cereal, is Golden Grams. I'm telling you, the texture of that gram, when you apply the milk, you wait about 2 minutes and 25 seconds, start eating. And you only have about 1 minute because that's the magic minute where the texture of those graham pieces are just right. A little bit of sog, but still just a slight bit of a crunch. Oh. Magnifique.
golden grams. Kiss of golden honey makes me smile and wanna say.
Tastes like crisp honey graham crackers. It's a golden part of this nutritious breakfast. Now we're rolling.
If I had to pick one to eat every day, it'd probably be something like Rice Chex. Something that doesn't have too much flavor or too much sweetness, but gets the job done, you know?
It's Golden Grams Grams of Gold giveaway. Millions will play. 1,000 will...
This kid's out on the fucking prairie here eating them Golden Grams. Life is another solid choice.
Win. Every specially marked box has a free color marker. Gold markers win 1 gram of gold or $10,000 in. Gold. Or for free entry, write box 1522, Hicksville, New York.
Yeah, plain life.
Super.
Can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp. I can't get enough. I love this dude. Was cool as shit.
Golden Crisp cereal turns this nutritious breakfast into a super treat.
Spoon up the crunch, sugar bear.
One vitamin-packed punch coming up.
I mean, this is an 87 commercial, but it still has like that 70s kind of vibe to it. I dig it.
These cats look kind of pale. Eat more wheat. Can't get enough Super Golden Crisp. It's got the crunch with punch.
Yeah. Kids are crazy.
Oh, wait. Kids are crazy. Okay, what are these kids gonna eat? Damn it, my air conditioner's starting to make a noise. I hate that. Let's see. A smaller kid cereal. No mascot yet. Can I get one more second before being
Easy about new
Crayola? Did Crayola have a cereal? It's got to be something fruity because all these colors have to represent fake fruit flavors. Ah, shit, I give
Crazy
up.
crayons. You can get your very own crazy crayons.
Oh, it's just a giveaway with whatever the cereal is. Crazy crayons. It could be anything, man. Oh, wait, is that the Super Golden Crisp Bear? It could be Super Golden Crisp.
Free when you buy specially marked boxes.
Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. Fuck it.
Of Super Golden Crisp cereal.
Fruity something pebbles.
Marshmallow Crisp.
Oh, fruity marshmallow Crispies. I don't remember this version of Crispies.
Lots of fruity marshmallow shapes. Get you slap, crackle, popping over lots of fruit taste.
Wow.
Fruity marshmallow Crispies. Orange, lemon, raspberry, grape for lots of fruit taste.
No, Kellogg's Fruity Marshmallow Crisp.
So they basically just stole Lucky Charms and threw them into Rice Krispies. That should have worked out. People love Lucky Charms, and then if you like Rice Krispies, you get the best of both worlds.
He's part of this complete breakfast.
Fruity marshmallow Crispies.
Follow these glow in the dark prehistoric
This looks like another giveaway in the box.
stickers, and who knows what you'll find.
Ah!
One strip free in Fruity Marshmallow Crispies.
That
All right.
Cocoa Crispies.
Again, with like even trying to pretend like you're feeding a nutritious breakfast. It's a giant bowl of chocolate. That's, I'm assuming, filled with milk, and then you're drinking like another like quart of it over here. Damn.
Chocolatey taste sends you to this chocolatey place, to a land full of chocolate.
That kid probably grew up to have bigger man boobs than I do.
The gold snap, crackle, pop a lot. Let Cocoa
much
Crispies
milk,
fill your
dude.
spoon and soon be gazing at a cocoa moon. Sitting
This dude's eating Cocoa Krispies in a hammock.
at Cocoa Crispies.
He can't. Elvis wouldn't be doing this shit.
Fill your spoon and soon be gazing at a cocoa moon. Sitting under a chocolate palm tree by the cocoa feet.
What was he doing with that banana? Pretending to have something nutritious with this? Is this a nutritious breakfast? A giant pat of butter on fucking Wonder Bread? More milk and orange juice. Okay.
It's Cocoa Crispies, part of this complete.
Was this under the Food and Health Administration guidelines when RFK Jr. was in charge, I guess? I don't know.
Breakfast. Want to build a super day? Then start with the one great taste that makes a super bowl of cereal. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Just think of crispy golden flakes.
Delicious, crunchy flakes of corn.
So pure and simple, just can't wait.
Low in sugar.
We need to learn our running
So
form.
good for you, don't hesitate.
For a super bowl of our most nutritious corn flakes ever.
What is this?
Super Bowl, have yourself a Super Bowl.
See, I hate when stuff like cornflakes would just throw strawberries into the bowl. Like, yo, if your shit was good, why do you need to add something to it?
Often you started as a junior in the mailroom, and now we're making you a senior partner.
No problem.
That means giving up that piddly teenage sports car,
No problem.
disposing of that adolescent village loft,
No problem.
and absolutely, positively no.
This is probably the sweetest cereal I can remember. This was just too sugary. And like the milk would just turn into the sugar milk. It was so much sugar in Frosted Flakes.
More of those childish Frosted Flakes.
Huh?
Give up life in the fast lane, but don't give up those crunchy, sweet Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. The last great taste of youth.
For post-natural... Oh, shit. They got Rue McClanahan, and she's eating shit flakes so she can get regular. Now, honey, I love me some bran flakes. Sometimes when I need to get regular...
Bran Flakes Rue McClanahan on getting the best out of life.
Because last night I was so...
I'm getting the vapors over here. I'm all backed up. I had to eat 2 bowls.
bad. I'm making sure I have a good morning.
Making sure I have a good movement.
Reach for the best tasting high fiber bran flake.
Oh, I'm going to shit right today.
Post bran flakes at their best.
Taking home whole wheat total?
Total.
Special K. Hope you're hungry because you'll need almost 3 boxes of Special K to equal
Oh,
the
this is the total ad where you have to eat X number of bowls, which spawned maybe the greatest SNL parody commercial of all time, Colon Blow, with Phil Hartman as the main actor. God, I love that ad.
vitamin and mineral nutrition in just 1 box of Total.
I've got Nutri-Grain.
You'll need 4 boxes. And you?
Just shredded wheat.
12 boxes. Total, 1 bowl, 100%.
That guy's face.
12 boxes.
Those boxes are having trouble getting out.
1 bowl, 100%. No other cereal has more vitamin and
Again,
mineral.
let's just add strawberries. They're even in the picture of the box. Like, yo, there's no strawberries.
Nutrition. And next time, pick up Total. If it's whole wheat Total, it's Total Nutrition.
You've suffered through...
I was going to say Special K, but I'm too late. But I swear, I was ready to say it.
all kinds of diets
I'm seeing a ladies' midsection, Special K.
and regimens. But if you don't get enough protein when you're dieting to lose fat, you might lose muscle. Protein can help you keep muscle while you lose fat. And Special K has the highest level of dietary
Don't forget the strawberries.
protein available in a cereal. So one reason for including the under 200 calorie Special K breakfast in a balanced diet is rather obvious. Special K. Keep the muscle. Lose the fat.
Good idea.
Dad,
Oh, Crispix.
inside this Crispix cereal's the crispiest, the rice or the corn?
The corn, son.
How do you know, Dad?
Because we're from Iowa, son.
I think the rice side is the crispiest.
Why, there are ghost baseball players outside.
Hogwash.
But Crispix is supposed to be good and crispy on both sides.
Both sides are real crispy. Tasty, too. But around here, everybody knows which side's the crispiest.
The rice, definitely.
The rice. Kellogg's Crispix is crispy
Times 2.
Have some breakfast.
I'll have what you're eating.
Nice. All right, 1980. So this is basically 70s still.
Checks.
I won't have what you're eating.
Oh, try them.
I won't like it.
Wait, is that Oliver from fucking Brady Bunch? No, he'd be like in his 20s at this point, wouldn't he?
Give me one reason. They're too crispy?
I don't know.
They're too light?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't like little squares?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you don't like the color of the box.
Okay, I'll try it.
It looks like Oliver.
Not bad, Dad. Corn chicks are really tasty.
Oh, I thought you didn't like them.
I never tried them.
I never tried them.
People who don't like Czech cereals have never tried Czech cereals.
I just got some brand news. Some brand new what, Lou? Brand news. It's a honey roasted bran cereal that tastes crunchy in milk.
So what's its name?
I just told you it's me.
See, I'm getting nowhere with you. Brand news.
I don't remember this at all. This must have been like right when Cracklin' Oat Bran hit. Anybody remember the sensation that Cracklin' Oat Bran was? When everybody just got all caught up in the concept of cholesterol. And Cracklin' Oat Bran, they cornered the market. Like, if you want to lower your cholesterol, Cracklin' Oat Bran. And people had bran fever.
New name, Serious Crunch.
The delicious crunch of
There it is. There it is. Look at this pet food.
Cracklin' Oat Bran has gotten you in trouble again. How do you defend yourself?
Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
I don't have to answer that.
Interrogation.
Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
Well, you're the one holding the box.
Wow, it's like learning how to gaslight people. Boy, this is like a peek into modern communication.
Did you eat all the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
What Cracklin' Oat Bran?
With the irresistibly sweet taste of Kellogg's
What insurrection?
Cracklin' Oat Bran, an open box is an empty box.
If there's one thing a man values more than his own health, it's the health of his family. Kellogg's Raisin Bran is a health food made just for families.
Hello?
No, I'm back at the hotel.
Fiber for health.
Oh my God, guys, I'm starting to get the feels. Dad's away, but he's calling home. And there's Raisin Bran.
But with 2 scoops of juicy raisins so that even kids love it.
Pass the phone around.
You coming home soon?
Are you coming home soon?
All right, let's get another take. Could you sound even more like a cute little helpless child?
Are you coming home soon?
Even kids love it.
How you doing?
Are you coming home soon?
Soon?
Yes, I'll be home. I've got to commit adultery and close a couple of deals, but I'll be back.
The American family is alive and well.
So, what's up?
Just thought we'd have breakfast together.
And eating Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Where does Kellogg's Apple Raisin Crisp cereal get its
Apple
homemade
Raisin
taste?
Crisp. I remember that. Oh, my goodness.
Homemade taste? Does Apple Raisin Crisp get its homemade taste from apples like Grandma baked?
Tastes like my recipe.
Good little
Does
ditty.
Apple Raisin Crisp get its homemade taste from the raisins that sweeten its taste?
I love raisins.
Do the big crisp flakes with the apples baked on bring on that crunchy taste?
Apples baked in the flakes.
Where does Apple Raisin Crisp get its delicious homemade taste?
Only from Kellogg's.
Perfect. That is a perfect cereal commercial. Great ad. Nobody's too obnoxious. Okay, he is. All right, he ruins. It would have been a 10 out of 10 except for him. 9 out of 10.
Get its delicious homemade taste.
Only from Kellogg's.
People have a nicer smile, a brighter day, walk a shorter mile.
Walk a shorter mile. Who's the guy that sings like this? There was this guy that used to sing these songs. It's not Randy Newman, but it's kind of like Randy Newman. There was a guy that would sing songs on commercials like this. What was his name? I don't know.
A smile, a brighter day, walk a shorter mile.
Walk a shorter mile.
People have a better time around the
Oh, that dude's been in stuff. I've seen this dude in like 500 things. I'd never be. It's not Richard Karn, but it's almost Richard Karn. I don't know his name.
but I've seen them in things when I was watching lots of TV. When I was a little boy in the 80s.
Around a bed of Raisin Bran.
Raisin Nut Bran tastes better. Tastes better than Kellogg's, better than Post. It's got juicy nut-covered raisins and big, crisp flakes.
And that dude, that's fucking, what's his face? This guy was the guy that bought the the TV station in UHF and gave it to Weird Al. He's been in stuff.
Better time around Raisin Nut Bran.
This is an all-star cast commercial for Raisin Nut Bran.
Tasting Raisin Bran.
You know what's funny?
Another musical genius here.
Lots of people used to think what made a great Raisin Bran was just a couple of scoops of raisins. But today people want more. That's why today's people prefer Post Natural Raisin Bran. Post is different. Look how some Raisin Brans hide their raisins with sugar. Not Post. These beauties are naturally sweet. And taste these crispy wheat and bran flakes. Fantastic.
This dog rules.
So don't settle for just any Raisin Bran. Insist on Post Natural Raisin Bran. Today's people prefer Post.
There's one raisin cereal that stays
Daddy,
crispier in milk
don't
than
get
any
drunk
other.
this Christmas. I don't want to see my mama cry.
Stay crisp and
Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas.
God, there were so many variations of bran flakes with fucking raisins in them and fucking... And here comes one called Raisin Squares. Too many choices.
There's more to it than meets the eye. That crunch of wheat holds a sweet
Oh. That is a tasty raisin square.
Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
No, I don't want my cereal to have a nougat center. No. I don't want a nougat.
Raisin Squares. It's one of life's sweet surprises. That wholesome wheat turns sweet inside. Raisin in the middle. Kellogg's.
Ah. That doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know that for a fact. No, interesting.
Raisin Squares. There's more to it than meets the eye. Kellogg's Raisin Squares.
I know why REM sang about not going back to Rockville.
And apple cinnamon squares.
When we eat our shredded wheat, we never
Oh,
leave 'em.
shit. They've got the Midsommar clan out here.
We mash 'em up and bash 'em up. We smash 'em in the bowl. We crush 'em, break 'em,
Oh,
smash 'em,
God.
twist 'em, twist 'em in our fist. We grind 'em into tiny
What
tasty
kind of cult behavior is this?
Nabisco shredded wheat, big or little, made of 100% natural whole wheat with no added sugar, no added salt.
They feel so good, they taste so good for breakfast.
Was this the polyphonic spree?
We love that whole wheat flavor. We love that whole wheat crunch.
Nabisco shredded wheats, the good taste of 100% whole wheat with no added sugar.
Hey, you know, cults got to eat too.
Want cash free here.
Almond Delight. This is almost done, by the way, and so am I.
Because every box has free cash, U.S. or foreign.
Look at this discount Mr. Bean guy. What's going on?
Up to $500. $500 in Almond Delight.
Oof.
I can't believe you
Wait, are they implying that you might open up a box of this shit and find a $500 bill?
Cash, U.S. or foreign, up to $500. $500 in Almond Delight.
Whatever.
I can't believe you talked me.
Oh, yeah, fruit and fiber. Remember this one? And I was like, why the hell are you spelling fiber that way? And then the slogan was like fruit and like it was taboo to say fiber, I guess because they spelled it like in a more, I don't know, what do you call that? Like an old English way or whatever. Fruit and fibre.
Into this.
Admit it. It's just too good to resist.
You're right. So, what's it called?
Oh, yeah, that was the whole thing. It's fruit and fiber, and it was taboo. The fiber part. Like, that's why the box they just showed it just said fruit. And that's why it was fruit and like that, like it's taboo, like nobody wants the fiber. But hey, we snuck in the fiber for you. You don't even taste it.
Fruit and...
Forget the fiber and fruit and fiber.
Forget the fiber and... That's their slogan. We got fruit and fiber, but don't worry about the fiber. We know you don't like the fiber, but it's there and it's barely there, but you need it, but you don't like it. What?
Only Fruit and Fiber has all these lush combinations, overflowing with sweet fruit, fresh, crunchy nuts, and surrounded with the highest fiber flakes.
This is the greatest.
Toast Fruit and Fiber cereal. Tastes so good you forget the fiber.
You forget the fiber. What is... God. People are really anti-fiber. I don't know why. All right. Well, that does it for that. Fruit and fart and fiber. Oh, yeah. That was a fart.
Toast Fruit and Fiber cereal. Tastes so good you forget the fiber.
Do you?
Nurse.
Oh, yeah. And then there was Nut and Honey Crunch. That was a completely other... God, how do you... Everything is just a slight variation of something else.
Nut and honey.
We don't have time for these little games, Mr. Edwards.
Oh, yeah, that was the running gag. They'd be like, hey, do you need anything? And they're like, nut and honey. Like, I want a nut and honey crunch. But they're like, oh, all right, you don't need anything? Fine, I'll leave. Clever. This looks like the Neil Breen Hospital. All right, is that going to do it here tonight? Wrap it up. See, somebody reacted to Groundhog Day. I'll probably watch that because I always like a nice Groundhog Day reaction. And I'll just probably torture myself with more knowledge of what's going on over there. I don't know. What are the... If I were to just never pick up an American newspaper again, and by that I mean digest any American news in any way, shape, or form, is that smart? Even if it's something I would like to do, like, wouldn't it behoove me to kind of be aware of everything that's going on? Because whatever is going on could have inevitably wind up affecting me. I mean, what if it gets to a point, and this is not a crazy leap to make. What if it gets to the point that on a global level, America's reputation is so tarnished by what Trump is already starting to do? But if our foreign relations become strained and we show some like really disgusting deportation footage of the way we're treating migrants and stuff, and me being a foreigner, an American living in another country, like what are people, that could affect me. What if Thailand says, you know what, get Americans out of here? We're looking at how you treat foreigners. Well, we don't want any Americans. What if other countries start doing the same? What if people start treating me like shit once they find I'm American? I was worried about that when Trump was president the first time, but seems like if I got away with it then, you think I'm safe? You don't think eventually people are just going to be fed up with Americans? I mean, a lot of people already are. Yeah, but that doesn't matter to people if the first thing they hear is your accent. Like, what do I have to do? Hi, my name is Steve. I'm an American. Let me quickly explain why I'm not the type of American you think I am. I actually left America because, like I got to sit there and give like a 2-minute explanation while giving a handshake and saying hello to a new, like I'm wearing a scarlet letter, man. I'm wearing a scarlet letter over here. I'm obviously not going to advertise I'm American, but, I can see a scenario down the road where anti-American sentiment in other countries is going to grow because of Trump, and it could fuck my shit up. You feel like most people understand that? Yeah, I mean, regular people, but again, the people that would be making these decisions are, potentially heads of government that feel, slighted or just whatever. Like, it could be any number of reasons where Trump does something where they're like, I'm fed up. Yeah, I mean, do I have to walk around with like a arm patch that says I fucking hate Trump? Is that the best way? Because keep in mind, there are people over here that love Trump. I'm talking about foreigners that live here that are right wing as hell. And yeah, I don't know. Just feels like eventually the ripple effect is going to reach me somehow. Just seems that way. I don't know. We'll see. But I guess the healthiest thing for me to do is not completely shut myself from what's going on when things are developing. I should be aware, but at the same time, I got to just compartmentalize it. Think about just working on my passion, which is my channel, my baseball channel. Just throw my eggs in that basket. Got a new season starting in a couple of months. That's all I want to really focus on. What did you not get traveling in Ireland? Well, I'm not saying it was around already, but I'm saying going forward, it could definitely. Again, like imagine a scenario where there's global images spread of some really fucked up evacuation procedures or whatever, deportation procedures. Like holding cells, like with people stuffed to the gills. We've seen that before already. I mean, are there going to be internment camps? I don't fucking know. But I mean, if it gets to that point, a lot of other countries are going to be like, what the fuck, man? You got the richest man in the world working in your government now and throwing up fucking Sieg Heils. What are you guys doing over there? We're only going to tolerate so much. And that's what's... God, America had it in the bag. In the bag. Oh, yeah. All we had to do was keep this country on autopilot. Yes, we've got to address some policies and make things better domestically and stuff. But, like, good Lord, on a global level, we were so, like, in charge and shit. And I guess... with the money that's put into defense, I guess we kind of still are. But if the entire world turns on you, I don't know. I mean, the country's already having its own civil unrest. It's just, we used to be like, again, like if every country was like had its own like road that they had to drive, like for America, it was like driving like on cruise control on a flat, straight highway. All you had to do was just keep it between the lines, don't fall asleep, and we're fine. While other countries, they've got much harder roads to navigate. They got ice road trucker kind of countries. They got fucking congested, crazy intersections, or everybody's going in 12 different directions, and there's no signs or lights to tell you what to do kind of driving, like hectic, manic drive. We had it made in the shade. Now, Now we're off-roading when we didn't have to. We were on a nice, easy ride, man. All you had to do was just not be so goddamn greedy. The rich, you're always going to be rich. Why do you got to be more? I don't get it. At the expense of everybody else. Like, why can't we all, like, have a piece while you're still rich? You know, if a job that is only paying me 50 grand can pay me 100 grand and I don't still get to go to your country club, you still get to go to the country club. You can still afford it. How much do you need? How much do you need? When we know the answer, it has nothing to do with need. It has everything to do with flexing. It's like, I'm all about being able to prove to anybody in my space that I am the best at accruing the most amount of money in any way possible. Look at me. And yeah, it's just all those billionaires you saw standing in the fucking rotunda. That's all they do whenever they get together. They sit around and write numbers on a piece of paper and say, yep, made that much. What do you got? It's just numbers on a piece of paper to them. It's not even tangible, the amount of money that they have. There's nothing. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that amount of money? Trump is like 78 years old now or whatever, right? He just made $50 billion off a meme coin in like 2 or 3 days. What's he going to actually do with the $50 billion in his final like 7 years of living? What's he actually going to do? He could spend $100 million a day and still have billions of dollars left over. I mean, Jesus Christ. How about some infrastructure? How about making, healthcare fucking viable for people? How about how about a nice affordable education? How about that? Instead of money that you could never possibly do anything with. And yeah, Elon's the same way. Like these guys are just at the end of the day, it is such small dick energy. Just dudes who back in their adolescence probably just were awkward or obnoxious and small dick energy, and they were bitter about it, and they were driven to succeed, and the more they succeeded, the more hungry they got to prove everybody that they're better than you ever thought. And with every achievement or whatever, it just starts to snowball into a bigger, more unstoppable, insatiable need. I mean, Elon Musk is fucking crazy. He's absolutely batshit crazy. To think that you are the richest person in the history of Earth and you're worried about impressing video game nerds, about playing a particular game and being like the 7th ranked player in the world, when logistically the only way you could achieve a rank like that is you were playing this game 20 hours a day. So what are you really trying to convince the world of? That you play video games 20 hours a day? And we look at you as the chief innovator of modern technology? Pardon me if I'd rather have somebody else who's spending a little more time innovating and less time gaming for 20 hours a day. Well, you're not gaming 20 hours a day because it was all a lie. But you wanted to lie to video game community for clout? To feel cool amongst people that most of the rest of society think are losers anyway because they waste their time spending video games? Personally, do whatever you want. Nobody's hurting anybody by playing a video game unless, I guess, you're online in one of those group settings and just spewing out hate speech over some voice channel or whatever. But, you know, the video game itself, like, what the fuck? Like, play your video game. I don't care. I play video games. I used to play the shit out of video games. Katron knows this. It's a great way to avoid socializing. But to lie about you're the richest person in the planet. What are you doing? It's so fucking weird. That's what's scary. When somebody is that rich and therefore now has that much power and influence directly in our government now, is that socially awkward? Is that desperate for like attention and admiration? That is dangerous. And he is absolutely trolling with that "my heart goes out to you" gesture. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. That was a plan. What can I say to make that gesture something that gives plausible deniability if I'm questioned about it? Oh, I'll say "my heart goes out to you" because the salute will start on the chest and "out to you" is that way. Huh. That'll work, and I can explain it that way. But I know exactly what I'm doing. Just a turd. The dude's a turd. We'll see. We'll see. It does seem like the most natural progression is infighting is going to defeat this nonsense more than some sort of external fight. You know? Wouldn't you agree, Katron? Doesn't seem like there's any way to stop this. It seems like you got to just let them, you know. It's like Reservoir Dogs, you know? Like just a chain reaction of events and everybody's going to wind up, you know, fucking on the floor, right? Well, I hope it happens sooner rather than later. I still don't know how the culture of it all is going to fade away. How long will it take? Will it happen in my lifetime? Will Barron Trump in like 15 years be like running for fucking president? And we got to go through all this shit again? Because I tell you what, in 15 years, I'll be in my 60s. I ain't got the energy for this shit. I ain't got the energy for this shit. It's already probably taken 10 years off my life. Jesus. All right. Yeah. I guarantee you they're grooming Barron Trump. I mean, the dude's 18 and he's already the tallest dude in the fucking room. Oh, they love their tall figures. He's going to be our Lincoln. Will he? All right. What? When Palin began? Oh, you aged? Oh, you're the only one here? It's all right, dude. It's okay. Sometimes my streams eventually become that. There's actually a half a dozen other people hanging out. Maybe some are hate watching. I don't know. Just to see what kind of stuff I'm saying that will get under their skin. I don't know. That's really not my intent. I'm at the point, folks. If you think I'm sitting here trying to be like Democrats unite and look, I recognize that the whole fucking game is broken. That's why I left. It's not about picking a side at this point. Again, it's just like straight out of fucking Reservoir Dogs. I'm Mr. Pink in this situation. Fuck sides, man. What we need here is a little solidarity. That's why I'm the character in the movie. that fucking picks up the gems and fucking gets the fuck out of there. Although he winds up getting shot outside, I guess. It's implied. But yeah, like, you should tip. Hey, what's this, Katron? What's this? Yeah. So I'd like to have some sort of, what do you call it? Disclaimer video that maybe plays periodically on my channel where it's like, hey, just so you know, it's not just that I'm anti-Trump, okay? Trump goes away. It's not like suddenly America is this well-oiled machine. No, there's still plenty of work to do here, but this fucking guy, I tell you what. He did not tip. No, he didn't believe in it. No, I don't believe in it. The society says, tip these people over here, but don't tip these people over here. It's bullshit. Well, you go to McDonald's. What, you're ordering food there? You don't feel the need to tip them, do you? Waitresses, it said the number one occupation for women without a college degree is waiting tables. The reason is because of their tips. Yeah, fuck all that shit. You want my advice? Learn how to fucking type. Ah, God, what a fun movie. All right. It's time to go. Sciatica exercises. I got to have this on standby. Thank God I can't believe how much pain I was in. To then have it just without any actual anything except waiting, go back to pain-free and normal. Like, I'm sure it'll come back, but man, that hurt. All right. Thanks, Katron. And whoever else was hanging out, Judy. What is it, Wednesday night where you guys are? Thursday daytime here? Is that right? Yeah. So I might be on tomorrow morning. I don't know. Check back in. I mean, hopefully my buddy's coming over this afternoon, and I'm going to work on some baseball channel stuff. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll be doing some testing for that channel, and there won't be a stream. But as always, folks, just set your notification. If I go on, maybe you'll know. You'll get an alert. I'm talking to 4 people. I got to learn how to just not bother with the whole... Look, just again, if you find me and I'm on, that's great. But what's the point in trying to promote it? This is no point. All right, take care, guys. Have a good night. See you soon.